How could I be born to fulfill, for which is defined as to put into effect, someone else's testimony without fulfilling, for which is defined as providing happiness or satisfaction to my own testimony? Right now, this is my testimony, right? So if you have a book that you follow, and now I have written a book for my grandchildren to follow, but it's being redacted, wouldn't this be the devil in the details of my development? So now, if I am fulfilling my testimony, wouldn't Satan be fulfilling the Bible? Wouldn't the Bible be Satan's testimony? See, so if he is fulfilling, if he is providing happiness to you, and you are taught to be comfortable in your persecution, then wouldn't persecution bring you comfort? So see, that's why you will have to be able to deal with what you know shouldn't be dealt with. See, so now a person like me, right? Now this is when it says you're supposed to rejoice in your trials. Now, okay, now this here is Philippians 1 in the King James Version of the Holy Bible. And this is Paul's trials, advance the Gospels. Now, Paul's trials, not Jesus' trials, but Paul is the one that wrote Philippians, right? Now, so this is his trials. Why would then my trials not then advance my gospel? Let's see what this my gospel. This my book, just like Saul's book is Philippians 1, but my book is called The Gift. See, I'm saying, why am I any different from these people? Man, I forgot what I was doing. Let me see, gospel. Yeah, see, oh man. But this stuff, this stuff is very emotional for me, man, because I can remember when my grandmama used to be, all excited. And I used to be wondering, for what? Now check this. This the gospel. It says an interpretation of the Christian message. So see, after I fulfilled myself, I was then forced into having to interpret the scriptures by those who came to judge me. See, they didn't come to save me. So now I'm asking you all, so if these preachers today came to judge me after Satan and I was in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida, fighting over my material property, right? So now, I'm just saying, even if I didn't believe I was God and took it to the next level, I'm saying if I was just debating over my car, why would the black ministers come and judge me and not the state that took my car? See, I'm saying, so why come and tell me that what I work for is material, but you tell my wife and my children to pay you 10% to tell them a story of love? See, so you are now interpreting, right? And this is, wait a minute. Interpreting. Now that's an interpretation, excuse me. But did I say interpretation? I don't know. But anyway, it was interpretation. And it said interpret right, is to explain or tell the meaning of, present in understandable terms. So see, now I'm showing you my testimony, right? And then I'm showing you their testimony. So I'm gonna read some of my testimony, and then I'm gonna read some of their testimony. Well, I gotta find, man. Hold on. I don't know. Now this stuff, see, they keep on making it happen and redo it and redo it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna spin, because this is the book. So I'm letting you all know that I have an actual book, right? See, because I send people the email of the book. Because of this redaction, they don't give me the money. So that's why I'm out here starving. And even if you buy this book, they not giving me the money. See, because they want me to commit a crime. This is what I'm saying. So see, because of this crime right here, they won't let me monetize on the book. And then my friends and family keep telling me I'm crazy. But I'm saying, man, how long you gonna keep on lying to yourself, man? You can't lie to me. Look, I got the devil in my life. So how you gonna then come tell me about your God? Oh. Uh-oh. Well, you know, I'm gonna keep that in there. What that was, the phone just fell. I don't know. I got it up on, like I say, hey, I ain't gonna redo it. So you just got the phone fail. So hey, I'm trying to. Okay, look. Now this what I'm reading here from my testimony. Later, the state of Florida arrested plaintiff Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. November 23rd, 2010, for which was recorded on November 24, 2010, and the state of Florida charged plaintiff Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. with disorderly conduct and resisting an officer without violence, for which is when the state of Florida kidnapped plaintiff Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. according to the legal definition of kidnapping, for which is defined as taking a person away by means of fear, force, or fraud. See, so then I'm saying kidnapping is a felony. It is also a federal crime due to the assumption that the victim can be carried across state lines. This gives the FBI jurisdiction to pursue the alleged kidnappers, and the state of Florida has taken plaintiff Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. across 2 counties when the state of Florida sued plaintiff Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. in the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida, with case number 08CA3687-39. Now see, this is actually in my book. See, this is the written part of my book. So this is my actual testimony. Let me find the page that I'm reading from. Cause see, this thing be small and it be I ain't gonna mess up my eyes. But see, this is the page I'm reading from. Page 11. See, but it's in Roman numerals, right? Because it's my, so if you was to read my book, if you got my book and you wanted to read along with me, then I'm in Roman numerals 11, and you will see, you'll be able to read word for word from my testimony. Now, when can you do that with Jesus? see, and now my grandchildren's grandchildren, they not going to be able to read it with me either. But now my friends tell me that I shouldn't do what I'm doing now. And I'm saying, well, who going to be able to explain me to my grandchildren when you can't explain your God to me? And that's what I'm saying about descendants of slaves who have taken the God of their enslaver, right? Now, then the white man saying, oh man, he raised. I'm saying, wait a minute, brother. I'm just telling you my problem. I'm saying my people, I'm trying to do business. I'm trying to get us out the projects. I'm trying to get us out of poverty. They the one talking about gentrification and all of this here. I'm trying to show them how I was stopping it. I wasn't talking about it. I was buying. So when I started buying the property, the black people helped the white people sell the property from me. Then I had to win the property. Now the black people laughing at me when I tell them, man, look, I had to win the state of Florida with my constitutional rights to get back my property that the state of Florida stole, and they laughing at me. So now this is me telling my grandchildren that I was kidnapped, when, where, what case number, what date, who did it. And now my family telling me I'm crazy, but I'm saying now I'm 54. But this 2010, now this 2023, and my family studied telling me I'm crazy, but I'm telling the state of Florida, you kidnapped me on November 24th, 2010. I'm telling you when, where you recorded it, what happened, what you charged me with. Everything I'm saying, but now they telling me to go back and work for these people, so I had to go back and work. Now the state of Florida saying I owe them $5.2 million, and my friends, you should have left them people alone. I'm saying it's because you told me to go to work, man, and them people had to defend me on that job. And so they charged me for all of that security. But you think I'm crazy. But I'm saying, man, you don't know the law. You don't know what's going on, but yet you the leader of my people. So now I'm saying to the white man, I'm saying, well, listen, man, how do I get my people from under your God? They think these people actually know what they doing, and you know they don't. But come on, man, what you want me to do? So look, okay, so now this is my testimony, right? And it says, so I said, okay, two counties when the state of Florida sued plaintiff Tommy Chancecoster Sr. in the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida, with case number 08CA368739, and put plaintiff Tommy Chancecoster Sr. in jail in Seminole County in the state of Florida because the state of Florida brought a criminal case against plaintiff Tommy Chancecoster Sr. with case number, and then they blocked it out. See how they blocked that out? Now, see, I don't want to hurt my eyes, so I got the book, but I'm using this. See? So I'm just showing y'all, see? So they blocked it out. Now, how my grandson or granddaughter and granddaughter's daughter's son gonna know that they not living the iniquity of their grandfather, because their grandfather defended his children and his wife with his justice, with his justness, and he did it with his righteousness. So that's why he not only defended you, but he defended your friends that'll be with you, because he always defended his friends, even when his friends did not know he was defending them. See, because I see what they can't understand, so I do what they can't understand. So I have to try to explain to you so you will understand where you come from. You don't come from my friends. You come from me. So you follow me. So I'm going to show you how to get out of your friends and become a leader of them, and don't succumb to their leadership. See, you can follow a man or a woman as long as you know where they're going. See what I'm saying? Now, once they're not going where you going, get out that car, man. Don't keep trying to steer them the right way, because you know they going the wrong way. So if you're not driving the car, get out of the car you're being driven in, because now you're going into temptation, and I'm driving you away from temptation. See, that's what your God do. See, I'm your God. So I'm telling you about me, like I told my daughter and my son about their father. And I told my wife about her husband, and I told my girlfriend about her boyfriend. See, because my girlfriend is not my wife. So she know. She know when she was my girlfriend. She know when she was my wife. And she lived both lives. She just lived one when she was my girlfriend at her house. And she lived one when she was my wife at our house. See, so she ain't never lived without owning where she lived. See, now when we was in the Navy, I was on. But as soon as I got out the Navy, we bought our own house. So she never didn't know what it was like not to own where she rests her head. So when she say she going home, she going home. See, but she didn't really, how would you ever know that if you always live what you know? See, you only can look back and reflect on what you lost after you lost it. So if you never lost anything, how do you know how loss feels? So now plaintiff Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. is suing the Internal Revenue Service in the United States District Court in the Middle District of Florida because plaintiff Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. sued the Department of the Treasury Internal Revenue Service on November 9th in 2010 in the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, Florida, with case number, and see, they blocked it out again. See, so now, if they don't want to let you know where they were sued, why would you judge me and not them for not allowing you to have the knowledge of the case that my God made against Satan's God for getting Satan to try to tempt me to sin, then to accuse me of the sin that Satan's God allowed him to tempt me to do, and then to try to punish me in the name of that God in the criminal courthouse in Seminole County. Well, that's what happened. But now my friends say, no, man, you can't tell that story. I'm saying, tell a story. That's my true life. What you talking about? What story? You the one telling the story. You talking about Jesus. I'm saying this is what I'm talking about 2010, man. It's 2023. That's 13 years ago. I wrote this, and I'm talking about me. See, you still talking about Jesus or the Prophet Muhammad. I'm talking about me. To this day, I have always been talking about me. So how am I giving an irreverence for your God, your Jesus, your Prophet Muhammad? I'm calling them and using their testimony against you. So now, but this is mine, right? And around about 7 years, 3 months, and 3 days later, the Internal Revenue Service, Kansas City Appeals, 2345 Grand Boulevard, Suite 302, Kansas City, Missouri, 64106, informed plaintiff Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. that the plaintiff Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. can file suit against the Internal Revenue Service in either the United States District Court or the United States Court of Federal Claims, and plaintiff Tommy Chancellor Castle Sr. is filing suit in the United States District Court in the Middle District of Florida because of the Internal Revenue Service and the United States of Florida's chain conspiracy, civil conspiracy, and circles conspiracy that was committed by the Internal Revenue Service, the state of Florida, along with all defendants in the case. And see, then what they did? See, then they hid it from you. Now, my friends and family allowed them to hide me in a mental hospital 8 times as they hid my testimony. But now people saying I'm wrong for saying, man, why you letting these people do me like this? But now what can they do? See, because when everybody get involved, then can you hear the voice of the victim? Because now everybody victimized, right? But see, that's the problem, because I'm the victim too. But I'm just showing you other victims how to become the victor. See? But you have now started claiming your claims like slaves do. But now you serving two masters, because I gave Caesar what was due Caesar, and then I called you to come and give me the services that you owe me. See, I need carpenters. I don't need fools. I don't need ignorant people. See, I need people that's trying to become something. See, and if you don't know how to be a carpenter, then try it. You know, if you don't like that, be a plumber. If you don't like that, then be an architect. If you don't, see, be something. But don't come and tear up everything and then say, I'm not real. See, that's all I'm saying. Because what I'm going through is real. See, so now, so the second page is blocked out again, right? So then it's in the circuit court of the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, and the circuit court for the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida, with case numbers. See, they don't want you to know the case numbers, so they blocked it out. Then 8 is a plaintiff, Tommy Chancery-Castle Sr., once again asking the court for a protection order pursuant to 18 U.S. Code 2265. See, so that's statutory law. See, when I be telling y'all about the statutory law, see how I'm giving the statute to them? See, I'm saying for asking the court for a protection order pursuant to 18 U-S- Code 2265, full faith and credit given to protection orders. That is how the Bible tell you what that section means. This is the law, the code telling you what it means. It's a full faith and credit given to protection orders. And in subsection A say, full faith and credit for which states that any protection order for which plaintiff Tommy Chancery-Castle Sr. asks for in the 18th Judicial Circuit in and for Seminole County, Florida, pursuant to section 741-30 Florida Statute for Domestic Violence and Repeat Violence, filed under 784-046 Florida Statute, and plaintiff Tommy Chancery-Castle Sr. again asked for the courts in the 9th Judicial Circuit in and for Orange County, Florida, pursuant to section 741-30 Florida Statute for Domestic Violence. See what I'm saying? This is me, this in a book. So now, my investors who invested in money in me, but they invested in Four Castles building a house that we built, that we had the walls, we had the doors in, we had the roof on. Then the bank stopped giving me money. At the same time that the bank was asking the Senate and the House of Representatives for money in Washington, D.C., I was contacting Senator Bill Nelson, which is the senator for the state of Florida, and telling him that the banks was robbing me. And at the same time, they bailed out the banks against Amendment 14, Section 4, and then enslaved me. See now, let me show you what I'm talking about now. See, but my friends and family laughed at me. Slaves. Amazing, right? Slaves laughed at me. But now I charged them with Amendment 13. See, I just gave you my testimony, right? Now I'm showing you the law that I used to abolish. See, I used my testimony. So now I'm saying I don't need your money, because I can now sell my testimony in every currency. So I don't just want to sell my testimony in America. See, I want to sell it around the world. They sell their books around the world. Why can't I sell my testimony around the world? How can my love make it back to Africa if you keep enslaving me in America and then the black folks is enslaving me? So see, they all making money off of me like they doing with Jesus, right? So, but if the Bible says that Jesus said he saw their hypocrisy, why y'all can't see these hypocrites? See, this is why we slaves, because they violating this. They're violating Amendment 13 to the United States Constitution. Now, this is what the black church, Pastor Willie C. Barnes, is representing the black church now, and the state of Florida is now represented by its judges, its governor, its Senator Bill Nelson, Senator Rick Scott, Governor Rick Scott. See, they are all represented, and they have all violated this. So that means the spiritual world and the governmental formation in the secular world is in court in the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida for violating my Amendment 13 rights. That says, Section 1 says, neither slavery nor involuntary servitude, except as a punishment for crime whereof the party shall have been duly convicted, shall exist within the United States or any place subject to their jurisdiction. So see, that's why I allowed them to put me in jail, because now that shows servitude. See, but my friend, but how do you use so they can't do it again, and you charging them with putting you in double jeopardy? See, but now this is Section 2 of Amendment 13. Congress shall have power to enforce this article by appropriate legislation. So that's why I put a stay of execution against the Congress of the United States of America, so that because Senator Bill Nelson, which was a member of that body, violated the Constitution, which makes every senator in that body a co-conspirator. See, that's why I said train conspiracy, civil conspiracy. See what I'm saying? So let me show you what I'm saying. Let me see, train. Now, see, I don't know if they, I had it, now they don't even, let me see, maybe they might just put it, yeah, okay, here it is, chain conspiracy. A chain conspiracy is defined as a single conspiracy in which each person is responsible for a distinct act within the overall plan, such as an arrangement to produce, import, and distribute narcotics in which each person performs only one function. All participants are interested in the overall scheme and liable for all other participants' acts in furtherance of the scheme. So see, when I went to Senator Bill Nelson, Senator Bill Nelson went to Pastor Willie C. Barnes. So then I went to Pastor Willie C. Barnes. Pastor Willie C. Barnes turned his back on me. Therefore, I'm showing that Senator Bill Nelson turned his back on the Constitution. Therefore, that's the chain conspiracy. Then here's the circle conspiracy, which is defined as a will conspiracy, which is defined as a conspiracy in which a single member or group, the hub, separately agrees with two or more other members of groups, the spokes. The person or group at the hub is the only party liable for all the conspiracies. See, so that's the state of Florida. The state of Florida was the hub that the judges used to then become the will of the conspiracy against me. See, that's why they can then redact my books. See, that's the will conspiracy. See, but now, how can a slave who has never been taught, right, tell a man who is educating himself out of something that someone who is educated intelligently is tried to lead him into, and he had to be as wise as a serpent, right? Now this is a conspiracy to monopolize. Now this is what they did to me. They tried to monopolize my people, right? My wife, me, my daughter, and my son. That would have put us, if they would have monopolized us, they wouldn't have monopolized us as sovereign citizens. They would have monopolized us as property. See, I would have either been dead or in prison. Then that would have made it more easier for them to put my son in prison. And then my wife and daughter would be more usable for them. See what I'm saying? So this is a conspiracy to monopolize, and this is a conspiracy to take exclusive control of a commercial market under Statute 2 of the Sherman Act. A conspiracy to monopolize exists if there is a conspiracy or concerted action directed at substantial part of interstate commerce with the intent to acquire monopoly power. So that's why I had to sue the stock market. But the black people, I'm saying, well, that's the monopoly, fool. They won't let me do business. So they have violated my my basic rights. See, but this is what I'm saying about a slave, though, right? Like, they laugh as if it's funny, right? But what's funny is that they helping the people who enslaved our ancestors keep us ignorant. See, and you saying, well, brother, like, why you doing that in the name of God or in the name of the Constitution? Why you doing this, man? Why you hurting us like this? But you saying the joke's on me, and I'm saying, man, when these people come, the joke gonna be on you. Because I know what I'm doing, but do you know what you doing? So I use my basic rights, right? See, all natural persons, female and male alike, are equal before the law and have inalienable rights, among which are the right to enjoy and defend life and a liberty to pursue happiness, to be rewarded for industry. See? So right there, they denied me of industry. See? So they denied me of industry when they denied me of the right to sell my history. See? So this is my actual formation. This is me in written words. This is what my grandchildren's grandchildren gonna be able to refer to when they talk about me. Because obviously people in my family is lying about me. So I had to write my own story because I'm like, man, who they talking about? So I had to use my my basic rights to among which are the right to enjoy and defend life and liberty, to pursue happiness, to be rewarded for industry, and to acquire, possess, and protect property. So if the United States of America and its states has said that my people was their property, so then I'm saying that I am possessing my people, because I'm the only one here to know that you have violated the Civil Rights Act of 1964. So if Dr. Martin Luther King was the driving force behind this penmanship of this act, then you have committed these circle conspiracies, these will conspiracies against me. Therefore, I am now defending the descendants of the Civil Rights Movement. Just like my ancestors, for whom was led by Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., led them into Washington, D.C., and had Lyndon Johnson signed the Civil Rights Act of 1964 on July 2nd, 1964, roughly 4.5 years. So, cause July August, September, October, November, December. So what that is, 7 months. And 5 months later, I was born. So the law is 4 years, 7 months older than me. So I had to then defend my rights that's only 4 years, 7 months older than me. And you still violated that law. So when have you ever been of your word, America? See, what you do is you please us with written documentation that we need to cite before it become something real. See, that's what it was with the Emancipation Proclamation. You just cited it publicly, but it didn't mean nothing until you won the war. So see, my emancipation of myself means nothing until I went into court and made you throw me out of court. So now my emancipation is now the emancipation of my workforce. But you want to call it racism. I'm saying, no, it's not. This is not racism. I'm saying, how can I afford them if you have them in debt? So I have to emancipate them from your debt, just like Miss Harriet Tubman had to take them off of your plantation. See, this is just history, man. It's the last leg of freedom. It's the financial chain being broken. See, I don't need your finances. I just need my people to believe in my testimony, just like they believe in the Bible. See, once they believe in my Bible, then I'll be able to afford them. But see, as long as they keep lying, you gonna keep on deceiving them with money, and they not gonna really know my true value. See, so I'm defending their basic rights, but I had to acquire and protect them as I protected my property. See, so that's why I'm telling them I'm King Tommy Chancey Castle Sr. of Four Castles Incorporated, because I acquired your debts from your king. See, that's why I'm using the United States Declaration of Independence to then give you independence from your king. See, but now you don't want to say I'm a king. I'm saying, well, how could I give you liberation if I didn't liberate you from your king as a king? So now you want to devalue me as you take my rights to be a king, but I have the right to possess, protect, and defend my property. I can acquire, possess, and protect. So that's what I did. I acquired you in a legal battle with Satan, for whom has a God. I defeated Satan with the laws that govern us both. So then I possessed you inside of the civil and criminal courthouses in Seminole and Orange counties in the state of Florida on August 12, 2008 at 10:40 in the morning. Then when you was born after that, I got you too in the federal courthouse in the Middle District of Florida on February 20th in 2018 at 9:20 in the morning. And then I'm now acquiring you now on September 22nd at 8:21 in the morning. See, so when did I not do the work of a God? I never left you in the darkness. See, now it says, no person shall be deprived. Now, this is what you helping Satan, God, do. See, you helping Satan's God deprive me of my way of life because you don't want to accept my truth. So now you are part of the circle conspiracy. You are part of the hub conspiracy, the wheel conspiracy. See, the train conspiracy. See, you are part of the link that is stopping me from saving my great-great-great-great-grandchildren. So this whole generation is guilty. So that means the next generation is going to have to punish this generation for taking my life, because this generation refused to give it back, even though I'm showing them what laws they violating. You see what I'm saying? So now you are stopping me from saying, it says, no person which I have proved I'm a person shall be deprived of any right because of race, religion, national origin, or physical disability. So now you all have given me a mental disability by putting me in a mental hospital 8 times. But how can you question my competency out of court? But now what about this? See, I'm saying if I'm crazy saying that I'm surrounded and the devil got me and I'm crazy, then what is this? In my testimony, in my life story, in the motion in court, here's a book. Now, how about if you read the Bible and it was redacted? Then would you say, well, God did that? Or would you say the devil don't want you to know that? Or would you say, God don't want me to know that? See, which one would it be? Because if God wrote it, why would he hide what he wrote? So that's what I'm telling you. My God wrote this, and I am my God. So why would I hide it if I wrote it?